Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome back to the daily cricket show, Cricket Happenings. And on this Cricket Happening show, what we are going to look at is the as you know, the Test matches. The Test series was a clean sweep by the Indians against Sri Lanka, and now the focus shifts on to the five-match ODI series where the Sri Lanka actually announced their team today. So I will have a look at the team that has been selected for the one-day international series against India. And then right now, while I'm talking to you, I can say that Andre Fletcher is in a real punitive mood here for the St. Lucia Stars. He is really smoking it all across the park right now. Marlon Samuels also getting to, for the first time we are seeing in the CPL, that he is in great nick right now, and the St. Lucia Stars are doing well right now, and we are in the 15th over right now. St. Lucia playing against Jamaica Talawas, and the live score, I can tell you that right now I do see St. Lucia Stars are 127 for 2. The 15th over has just been completed. Fletcher is not out on 59, Samuels is not out on 48, and both are looking equally dangerous right now. So probably St. Lucia Stars are looking at a 200 mark here, hopefully. As far as the 13th match of the Caribbean Premier League was concerned, it was played between St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, and it was played between Trinbago Knight Riders. But in fact, St. Kitts Nevis Patriots bowling had done well, but it was Dinesh Ramadhin who stole the show or snatched the game away from the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots innings. Even though they required 73 runs in the last 5 overs, Dinesh Ramadhin absolutely turned it around with a scintillating innings. And also we have a look at some cricket news. So, but first, let's have a look at the Sri Lankan team that has been selected for the ODI series. Now, one thing I can tell you, that Milinda Sriwardana has entered. Now, Milinda Sriwardana is a very talented cricketer. He can bat, he can bowl, he can field, and Milinda Sriwardana is another good talent from Sri Lanka, according to me. And I think he has not been given a lot of chances. He definitely requires much more than this. And Milinda Sriwardana has been selected in the Sri Lankan squad. And Thisara Pereira has made a comeback to the Sri Lankan ODI squad. As you know, he's a very big hitting all-rounder. And also Malinda Pushpakumara and the spinner and Vishwa Fernando, the left-arm pace bowler, has also been given an opportunity for the first time. They might probably get their ODI debut against India. Malinda Pushpakumara and Vishwa Fernando has been included. The players who are out of the team are Asita Fernando, Nuwan Pradeep out due to injury, Asela Gunaratne out due to injury, Kulashekara has lost his place. So Kulashekara, who was definitely always a part of the ODI squad for Sri Lanka, has been given the push, probably keeping in mind that the World Cup is coming up, and now they definitely require to get some new kids on the block. So Nuwan Kulashekara has lost his place. Other than that, the team, Upul Taranga will captain the team, Angelo Matthews, Niroshan Dikwala, another good one-day player, Danushka Gunatilaka. I think in one-dayers, I think Sri Lanka might be would be in a position to give a better fight to India, I reckon. Looking at the team composition, Kushal Mendis, Chamraka Bigadra, Milinda Sriwardana, Milinda Pushpakumara, Akila Dhananjaya, Lakshan Sandakantis, Pereira, Vanindu Hasaranga, Lasit Malinga, Dushmanta Chamira, Vishwa Fernando. So definitely they are looking pretty strong, I would say, the Sri Lankan squad. And I think, as I said, in the test matches, India really smoked them out. But the ODI series to me is going to be a really different kettle of fish. There's no doubt about it. The ODI series starts, the 5-match ODI series starting, the first one-day international will be played on 20th of August at Dambulla. So that is as far as the Sri Lankan team is concerned. Now let's talk about the 13th match that happened yesterday in the Caribbean Premier League. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots were really, they were kept to 158 for 7 by the Trinbago Knight Riders bowlers. The Trinbago Knight Riders bowling Philip was costly, 3 overs 26, beaten at 31 of taken off his 4 overs. Sunil Narine 4 overs 226, Cooper 1 for 21. Shadab Khan was a bit costly. Shadab Khan got some severe beating at the hands of, I think it was, if I'm not wrong, it was Brooks, who played very impressively. Playing his first match, played very impressively for St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots as an opener. Contributed 37 of 32 balls, 1 4 and 2 6s. Gale was out cheaply for 4, 13 from Mohammad Hafiz's bat. King 9, Carter made 31 of 26, 3 4s, 1 6. Brathwaite 19 of 12, 1 4, 1 6. And Finn 58 for 7 was the total. Trinbago Knight Riders were definitely put under the cosh a bit, I would say, because chasing such a score, they were reduced to 89 for 5, and Shadab Khan was out in the 14th over, and there was still a lot of runs to be taken, probably 70 odd runs still there, and that was the time Dinesh Ramadhan played a very, very good hand, and he was the one who nurtured them to victory with an attacking innings of an unbeaten 59 of 35. That was 2 4s and 4 6s. McCallum made 16 of 12 balls, 1 4 and 1 6. Sunil Narine was out cheaply, out for 5 7. Colin Munro smashed 36 of 30, 3 4s and 1 6. Bravo 1, Shadab Khan 3, Dwayne Bravo's run out for 20. Saturday Seals straight with Dinesh Ramadhan take them to victory. It was well done by Ramadhan. I thought Ramadhan played very well, and no doubt Dinesh Ramadhan was given the man of the match award. Mohammad Hafiz none for 29. Brathwaite got 44 runs taken off his 4 overs, so it was very costly. Mohammad Nabi was excellent, 3 overs, 112 runs and 2 wickets. One was wondering as to why Mohammad Nabi did not bowl his full quota. It was a real sort of a puzzle. Hassan Ali 3.3. Hassan Ali was very costly, very unfortunately. Shamsi none for 30 was also costly. Badri 2 overs, 2 for 14. Now, as I'm talking, I will come back to that later, but let's have a look at some cricket news. Now, it's almost, the speculation has been rife that, Otis Gibson was going to take over, and after the West Indies test match against England, Otis Gibson will be leaving for South Africa. And one sad thing happened, and that was David Warner. As you know, Australians, the Aussies are going to tour Bangladesh in the end of August and early September. And David Warner was hit by a bouncer by Josh Hazlewood on the back of his head. And very luckily, everything is under control. But David Warner was hit very severely by Josh Hazlewood, but he is out of danger, I suppose. And David Warner, so that is one news that I want to share. And KL Rahul now has broken into the top 10 as far as ICC rankings are concerned. Well, and now I'm going to take you live, give you some cricket commentary. Well, as I said, Andre Fletcher and Marlon Samuels have really played a very good hand. In fact, Samuels, after really contributing a very well-made innings, I would say, from Marlon Samuels. He made 54 of 36 balls, played very well. In fact, he hit a 6 of Powell, and after that, Powell actually nipped his wicket. It was a slow delivery, which he pulled it in the air, and there was some poor placement, and he was gone. But right now, I can say Andre Fletcher is there, so that's the good news for St. Lucia, because he is looking in prime nick right now, and he's looking very dangerous. He is not out on 61 or 43 deliveries, 7 4s and 2 6s to him. Darren Sammy has promoted himself to the batting order, a very bold move, I thought, and they have to really crash at least 180 now with Samuels gone. And also, as you know, St. Lucia Stars are still hunting for their maiden victory in the CPL 2017. So today they have to really turn it on. They're playing with lots of determination, I reckon. And we'll also have a look at the scorecard as to what happened. So the St. Lucia Stars were the ones who won the toss against the Jamaica Talawas, but they lost Johnson Charles pretty quickly. Mohammad Shami getting the better of Johnson Charles for 13 or 15 balls with 2 4s. Watson was out cheaply for 1. And well, now suddenly the St. Lucia Stars have succumbed. Now that is not good news for St. Lucia Stars. 30 for 2, and suddenly they have lost 3 wickets in a real spate of wickets here. 3 wickets gone, with Mohammad Shami getting amongst the wickets. Sean Watson was out cheaply for one with the bowling of Mohammad Shami, caught behind for one. And then Marlon Samuels, after contributing a very hard 54 of 36 deliveries, 2 fours and 4 sixes, went to Powell. And Darren Sammy promoted himself to the batting order. Unfortunately, has turned out to be a flop show, as Darren Sammy has been caught by McCarthy at bowling Mohammad Sami, and this was a big blow for them. But still, they have Jesse Ryder, who can still make it happen. According to me, Jesse Ryder is the hope now to really take them to the 180 mark, I reckon. So Jesse Ryder will join Andre Fletcher, and Jesse Ryder has to be there till the end. Andre Fletcher is there, so that's still good news because he's viewing the ball very well, and one hopes that, St. Lucia Stars can erect a score of 180, but Jamaica Thalwa was also a very strong team. Mohammad Sami has done well. He has captured 3 wickets for 25 runs today, bowled a brilliant spell, I would say. Keswick Williams has been very costly. His 3 overs has cost him 32. Smith has been absolutely tonked for 40 runs of his 4 overs. Matherin 3 overs none for 25, 2 overs for 5 with Wazim. Dear fans and subscribers, unfortunately I have to leave you here with this live update from Gross Islet in St. Antigua. 138 for 4, St. Lucia Stars still hunting for their first ever victory in the CPL 2017, and good luck to them, I would say. Well, dear fans and subscribers, that brings an end to this daily cricket show of mine today. Hope you all enjoyed it, with more to come tomorrow on the cricket show. Please wait for me, and I'll be back talking to you. Until then, it's goodbye.